Good evening, and welcome to Central Middle School's 2024 graduation ceremony. At this time, I ask that you all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. This evening, we will be led in reciting the pledge by graduates Brandon Rango and Madeline Morick, who are Central Middle School's 2024 American Legion Award winners. I ask that you please remain standing once the Pledge of Allegiance has concluded.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Madeline, and thank you, Brandon. It is my pleasure to now introduce Mrs. Lisa Banos-Cruz, Central Middle School's music teacher and choir director, along with the Central Middle School Grand Staff Choir, who will perform the Star-Spangled Banner. Thank you, Mrs. Banos-Cruz and the Central Middle School Grand Staff Choir. Graduates, please be seated. Once again, good evening and welcome to Central Middle School's 2024 8th grade graduation ceremony. At this time, I would like to welcome all of you, as well as the members of Evergreen Park Elementary School District 124's Board of Education, as well as all members of District 124's administrative team. As we get ready to say farewell to our graduates, I would like to take a few moments to recognize the important people in their lives who helped them in so many ways to make sure they had the best possible experience as both District 124 and Central Middle School students. First, please join me in thanking Dr. Jenna Woodland, our Superintendent of Schools, as well as the members of Evergreen Park School District 124's Board of Education for their dedication and leadership in making sure that our students and our teachers have whatever is needed to learn and grow successfully. We also need to thank all of District 124's administrative team who work together in the planning and decision-making that is necessary to do what is best for our students throughout their entire time in our district. Now we must take a moment to thank the people in our students' lives who are true superheroes as a result of all the great things they have done to help them make it to this point on this special night. First, we need to thank our incredible teachers who worked hard and did whatever was necessary to ensure our graduates had the best possible experience as Central Middle School students. Finally, we must thank the most important people in their lives who always do what is necessary to make sure they have all the support they need at home and in school in order to ensure they are successful. A special thanks to all of our parents, guardians, family members, and friends out there who work just as hard, if not harder than we do, to support our students. Thank you for your support, partnership, and dedication in helping your children and our graduates. Please join me in giving these important people a round of applause. It is now my pleasure to introduce National Junior Honor Society President Maddie Morick and Vice President Adam Bosch, who would like to share some thoughts with us this evening.
Congrats on making it. You should all feel honored to be here tonight. Through our last 9 years of education, we have learned so much about ourselves and those we have been surrounded by. We have shared great sorrow and hardship together, but also encountered success and growth. Many of you have grown immensely over the last 3 years. Some grew to know themselves or found who they want to be. Others grew in height. The last one does not apply to me and my 4'11" self. There's something to be said about growing up. Over the last few months, I have seen many people toughen up as they prepare for high school and the next chapters of our lives. Though I am very glad to be moving forward, there are times I look back and wish this chapter of my life lasted longer. We are only a fraction of the way through life and are somehow expected to be prepared to enter the adult world. While the time between now and adulthood is still so far, the next 4 years will go by much faster than we planned. You may think you are ready to move on, but it is not that simple. Our past may not be our strongest, but it has guided us here and will continue to guide us. Our memories are the only thing we hold without a choice. Our trauma and poor decisions are not erasable. We have no control over how those are carried. It is unfortunate that we can't always just forget our mistakes, but there is a bright side to our memories. The good, the laughs, the joy, and the happiness lift those heavy weights away. Your memories shape you into who you are. Some of you may not be a fan of her, but I'm going to quote Taylor Swift quickly. Have your own opinion of my choice, but in the end, the hater's gonna hate. Hold on to the memories. They will hold on to you. Taylor Swift. I want everyone to take a moment and think about a time they felt proud, excited, loved, or joyful. Now hold that memory and don't ever let it go. Let those times guide you through the bad. Let that time face reality with you, because this world is not perfect and never will be. Let the goodness in the world be the backbone to your life. Allow the sadness and overwhelming truth in, because nothing can break you when you fight back. You are stronger than you believe. The last few years were not sunshine and rainbows. Our lives will never be that way. But the good that you have seen and the changes you have and will make are keeping this world together. So thank you for being strong when it hurts. Thank you for challenging yourself to do better and being patient with yourself when time moves slowly. When finding ideas to speak about, I had to narrow out many. One that I could not leave behind were the people that got me here. I want to take a moment and thank my parents for always being there for me, along with my friends and family for being such great supporters. I want to thank administration for being so generous to us during our 3 years at Central, and I finally want to thank all the teachers that have supported me and my fellow students over the years. You are all the true heroes in our stories. The people and the memories that got us here are the most important from this point forward. They will carry us along and keep us on the right path. The good, the bad, the better, and the worse all impact us and the way we respond to our surroundings. We may not always appreciate the past because the pain still lurks behind us, but it did get us to the place we are now, and that's what counts. We have one last chance to reset ourselves, one more chance to prove to ourselves that we can do a little better. Take this final opportunity in childhood to expand your horizons. Take the time to make new memories that guide you to the next adventure and live your life to the fullest. Thank you.
Good evening, staff and students of Central Middle School. I'd like to first thank you all for being great friends and colleagues during my middle school years. And I'd especially like to thank my family for supporting me during these years as well. Throughout my time at Central, I've had numerous aspirations, whether that was for several career choices or to join different clubs. While many of these ambitions never could be fulfilled, others have manifested in who I am today. Dreaming big is definitely a good practice, but we must also recognize the importance of helping others to achieve their dreams. Michael Jordan once said, "Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships." This is embodied in me, as reaching my goals was advanced when I was with friends and classmates. Having the chance to be with others who were like me gave myself so many opportunities to receive new ideas and affirmations that bettered my character. Alone, I've made smaller feats, but at this school, I've made my biggest triumphs. It seems that you all have inspired me so much. I too might have seemed to inspire you. Countless times I've encountered a peer, and so often it was that people were eager to see me. I've also seen my classmates be influences to fellow students, and in total, I've experienced a cycle of kindness and affection at Central that has inspired me and so many others to achieve our dreams. Now, these are my memories, and you might wonder how to help others reach their hopes. Some of my suggestions are to see what you have in common with a friend, share what you wish to do in your life, and most importantly, encourage people. Simply, you could just talk, and your conversations can start and build everlasting relationships and inspiration. And now I ask you, who will this person be? Who will be this companion that motivates you to be the best version of yourself, a version of yourself that pursues your dreams? That is up to you to find the one that will help and nurture you in your dreams. Therefore, our dreams expand tenfold with the care of a friend and may persist through the challenges of high school and the rest of life. This is the final piece of advice I give you. Work together to achieve our hopes in life. You may realize just how great you can be. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a wonderful summer.
All right, thank you, Adeline, and thank you, Adam. Great job. I am happy to introduce Central Middle School's 8th grade chorus, directed by Mrs. Banios Cruz, who will be performing this year's 8th grade graduation dedication song.
When surrounded by the shades of gray, when a blue sky's out of place, when there's a hunger for a new point of view.
Be a way to hold on to the hope that good things always find a way to grow and take control. We'll rise above. Seize the highest dream. We'll lift our heads high. Move the sky. Our destiny. Rise above. For the world to see that there's a brighter day, a better way. All we can be. Rise above.
The strength within us, it can change the earth. The strength within our soul heals hurts. So as we reach beyond right here and now, with a touch we can turn stones into gold. And together we can bear a heavy load.
Take hold. We'll rise above. Seize the highest dream. We'll lift our heads up high. Move the sky. Embrace our destiny. Rise above. For the world to see that there's a brighter day, a better way. All we can be. Rise above. Every heart that is pounding out, or beating loud, let it soar and shout. Take a stand with the strong and proud. Just look around. You can leave the ground. Put your trust in the power of one. You can shift the tide or turn off the sun. Believe it can be done. Rise above. Seize the highest dream. We'll lift our heads high. Move the sky. Our destiny. Rise above. For the world to see that there's a brighter day, a better way. All we can be. Rise above. Seize the highest dream. We'll lift our heads high. Move the sky. Embrace our destiny. Rise above. For the world to see that there's a brighter day, a better way to be all we can be. Rise above. Seize the highest dream. We'll lift our heads up high. Move the sky. Embrace our destiny. Rise above. For the world to see that there's a brighter day, a better way to be all we can be. We'll rise above.
Thank you, Mrs. Banos Cruz and the 8th grade choir. It is now my privilege to introduce Mrs. Colleen Klimzak, Evergreen Park Elementary School District 124's School Board President, who would like to address our graduates.
Good evening. It's my absolute honor and privilege to have a few moments to address the Central Middle School class of 2024 this evening. I want to say thank you for all of you here, and not just for coming to this graduation ceremony. I know all that goes into getting to this point. Thank you to our teachers and our staff who have instructed and guided our kids along the way. These students have benefited immeasurably from these dedicated and passionate educators, and I thank every one of you for your service. These educators are in the classrooms and the hallways, at extra events on evenings and weekends. They're always available via email. Trust me, I know. They truly have our students' best interests at heart. We are so fortunate, and I am grateful. Thank you, parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and all those folks who also show up every day. I'm not even going to finish the equation of number of mornings multiplied by number of school years so far, backpacks packed, homework, gym uniforms, sports uniforms, band instruments, carpools, field trips, forms completed, and then there are the games and the concerts and events that we are seriously so happy to attend. Thank you, parents and loved ones. Students, yes, tonight is about you, but sometime this evening, please stop and look your parents and grandparents and significant adults in the eyes and thank them for helping you get to this significant occasion. They love you so much. Trust me. Students, every person here this evening is here because of you. We are reflecting on where you've been, celebrating with you where you are, and dreaming big with you for where you're going. I have 4 requests to make from you this evening. I'm giving you homework. Sorry. Sometimes there's just work that still needs to be done. First of all, I'm asking you to do the right thing even when no one is watching. Don't bother with easy or just skating by because you think no one will notice, because you will notice. And once you know that you can count on yourself to do the right thing, your confidence and capacity for doing the right thing will grow. Perhaps you'll find yourself in a situation and you're not sure what the right thing to do is. Stick with kindness, justice, fairness, thinking, and thoughtfulness. Those are always going to be the right things. And the right thing might not be what everyone else is doing, but that's okay. They're just waiting for you to set the example. Second, find your people. Look around for the people that are doing what you want to do, what you aspire to do. Surround yourself with good people who lift you up, who build you up, who aren't about drama, and who are also doing the right thing even when no one's looking. Find and appreciate those people, and more importantly, strive to be that best person for others. Next, embrace the small and powerful word, yet. I find yet to be such a hopeful word. 3 small letters, Y-E-T, yet. You may think you have to have everything figured out. You don't. You will. That day will come, but it might not be here yet, and that's okay. Open your mind and your heart and be kind to yourself as you figure things out. Embrace yet. And finally, start and end with gratitude. Be grateful for your natural-born talents and your diligently honed skills. Be grateful for your family who loves you, for the education you're working for your friends, and for our community. Imagine remembering just one thing you're grateful for as you start and finish your day every day. Imagine how great that would feel and how that small habit would positively impact your life. So, do the right thing, find your people, embrace yet, and start and end with gratitude. I'm going to take my own advice here and end by saying thank you. Thank you, Central Middle School Class of 2024. I can't wait to see what each of you will continue to achieve in big and small ways in the years to come. Congratulations and well done.
Thank you, Mrs. Klimzek. Graduates, this graduation ceremony will be the last time that all of you will be gathered together in the same place at the same time. As you get ready to move on to high school, I want you to know that I am grateful to have had the privilege to be your principal. Your teachers, administrators, and staff members, along with your friends, families, and the entire Central Middle School community, are proud of you and believe in you as you move on to the next phase of your life. I could spend time here telling you all the important things you will need to do in order to be successful in high school, but I won't, because I know that you have plenty of important people in your lives already talking to you about these things. Instead, I want to talk to you about trying to live a meaningful life as you move on from Central Middle School. So what does it take to live a meaningful life? 3 things. The first is character. Strive to be a person who is fun to be around, is a good person, helps many people, demonstrates great character and integrity, cares for others, and makes our world better. As you move forward in your lives, strive to develop your character in order to reach your full potential as a human being. If you do so, your life will be meaningful. The second thing you need in order to lead a meaningful life is humility. I think everyone would agree that the 3 most powerful words in the English language are, I love you. However, I also believe that 2 equally important words in the English language are, I'm sorry. I guarantee that if you're going to be a person of character and live a meaningful life, you need to be humble and be good at saying the words, I'm sorry. In order to lead a meaningful life, you need to take responsibility for your actions when you do something wrong. I know it's hard because it's not a natural thing for us to admit when we make mistakes. However, I have found throughout my life that when I've messed up, then humble myself and ask for forgiveness, I gain respect and credibility as an individual from those around me. Be a humble person. It will lead to a meaningful life. The third thing to keep in mind regarding how to live a meaningful life is attitude. There are very few things in life that you have control of, but the number one thing you do have control of is your attitude. You have no control over what people think about you. If people say mean things to you, if a teacher gives you a grade you don't think you deserve, if the person you like doesn't want to date you, if you get extremely sick, if you don't get a job that you want. You do, however, have control of how you react to the challenges you face and how you choose to overcome them. Character, humility, and attitude are the 3 main things you will need to live a meaningful life. My greatest hope for all of you is that as high school students and in your lives beyond, that you all find a way to live meaningful lives and discover your full potential as human beings. Graduates, the Evergreen Park School District 124 community loves you and will always be rooting for you. Finally, as you move into high school and in your lives beyond Central Middle School, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you doubt yourself and your ability to do great things, or if someone is causing you to feel that way, please come find me, and I will talk to you about the reasons why you should never doubt yourself and show you the unique talents and gifts you all have to offer the world that will help you do great things, reach your full potential, and make our world a better place. I wish all of you the best in high school and in your lives beyond. It is my honor to now introduce Dr. Jenna Woodland, Superintendent of Schools, who will now address the Central Middle School's class of 2024. Dr. Woodland?
Good evening. Thank you, Dr. Zampillo, for the gracious introduction. At this time, I would like to give a special thank you to him for his hard work and dedication to the community and our students. We wish him so very well on his next journey. I would also like to welcome Dr. Jenna Moeller, the newly appointed principal of Central Middle School, and Miss Christina Lavin as associate principal. I could not be more excited for the future of Central Middle School. To the Board of Education, the administrative team, the proud faculty of Central Middle School, our dedicated and lovely family members, and most importantly, the shining stars of the evening, our graduating class of 2024. I have to say, you all look dashing tonight. It probably took you some time to pick out your outfit. We have learned, if I've learned anything about the Evergreen Park community, it's your strong sense of family and commitment. As I like to say, EP family. Nothing is better, and I've yet to see anything stronger. At this time, I would like for any alumni in the room who's graduated from Central Middle School to please stand so I can acknowledge you this evening. Look at the faculty. How amazing. To our graduates, if you have been with us since preschool or kindergarten, can you please stand? I think that's the largest number we've had yet. Again, demonstrating the commitment to our community. As many of you can sit down now. I appreciate you listening. Look at those listening skills. As many of you may or may not be aware, my husband graduated from Central Middle School many, many years ago, and most recently we joined this beautiful world of parenthood. I would be remiss today if I didn't acknowledge the efforts of our parents, the countless hours that you've dedicated to your child, providing them the opportunity to be the very best version of themselves. You advocate for their well-being, you share in their experiences, you smile when they smile, and you love them unconditionally. There is no other love than unconditional love with a child. Students today find the time to say thank you to your parents for having the toughest job on the planet. To the staff of Central Middle School, I've missed you all so very much. Let me explain that being a middle school teacher, it deserves a Medal of Honor, especially in the month of May. You live for the thrill knowing that you can make a difference in the lives of the young adolescent. Few things have a greater impact on a child than a teacher who believes in them, and today I say thank you to the CMS staff for believing in our students. You are an amazing group of educators, and your impact goes far beyond this promotion ceremony. And now for our shining stars, our 8th grade graduates. Oftentimes, as we reach milestones in our lives, we start to question our future. As Dr. Seuss would say, "Oh, the places I will go." But today, you don't know where you will go. Today, you are left with questions of your future, but I'm here to share that your future is bright, the world is your oyster, and you have nothing but greatness to look forward to. You already are the way to the next small moment that makes a great impact, the next brilliant idea that stands out to the crowd, and the next good time that will be shared with great friends. But remember, with all good will come obstacles, so be patient with yourself, as you have always won so many battles, and you will continue to do so. You can make mistakes, but try not to punish yourself. And always, always learn. Because in every situation you are dealt, there is a lesson, and with the lessons come tougher and tougher decisions to make. But together, with help and support from others, greatness is in your future. Finally, take the time to adjust to the brilliance that is you. You might find that you are much more than you give yourself credit for. You might find that you are filled with the good things that you see in everyone else around you, and you might find, most importantly, that so many of the things you hope to be in your future, you already are today. Be true to yourself, and your future is bright. As we prepare our presentation of the 8th grade class, please know that every parent and family member wants to hear the reading of their child's name. This is a special moment for each child and each graduate's name, which will only be read one time. We respectfully request that you hold all cheering and applause until the name of the last graduate is read. We hope that you will honor this request. We also request that all spectators remain seated until all graduates have completed the recessional. At this time, Madam President, members of the Board of Education, faculty, and administration of Central Middle School, parents, family, and friends. By the authority vested in me as the superintendent of schools, I declare these students eligible to receive their 8th grade diplomas and recognition of the fact that they've completed all requirements for graduation as established by Evergreen Park Elementary School District 124 and the state of Illinois. Row 1, please stand and let the roll call begin.
Levi Adams III. Amelia Aguilera. Matthew Allen. Safina Allen. Taylor Allen. Nathan Alvarado. Liam Avila. Louis Ayala. Quinn Bailey. Vanessa Barsenias. Iverick Barnes. Angie Bastian. Noah Batchelor. Jorge Bautista. Joel Bautista Huerta. Prince Beeman. Mubina Bati. Aiden Bober. Adam Bosch. Eileen Brady.
Ethan Brantley. Anthony Bracco. Tanner Braun. Makita Brenner. Cameron Brown. Carrie Brown. Brady Bruin. Ashton Brunner. Michael Bruno. Bobby Brusick. Jaylene Bueno. John Balger. Cassidy Butler. Iris Cardenas. Quinn Carlson. Okay. Kenya Carrizales. Abraham Cervantes. Michael Chapman. Melinda Chavez Arellano. Chori Clark.
Elizabeth Claremont. Anthony Cordova. Isabella Crazy Bear. Jermaine Cribbs. Keontae Cross. Sierra Quate. Cyrus Quate. Rasan Davis. Tatum Davis. Kaylin Davis Smith. Valeria De La Luz. Carolina Del Rio. Liliana Derenick. Papa Diallo. Nathan Diaz. Amari Dillard. Byron Dinning. Samuel Dominguez. Damian Dreyer. Ella Duffner.
Jay Dumont. Nicholas Espinoza. Quinlan Feltus. Mariella Ferreira. Kane Foley. Melissa Gaynor. Callum Galloway. Esmeralda Garcia. Ileana Garcia. Salali Garcia. Josephine Gardner. Jack Garvin. Jayla Gaydon. Jordan George. Emily Gonzalez de la Torre. Molly Goike. Antonio Graciano. Juan Graciano. Nigea Griffin. Mikhi Harris.
Mackay Hurd. Mackay Henderson. Donovan Hernandez Lopez. Alex Hernandez. Nicolas Hernandez. Sasha Hernandez. Sebastian Hernandez Huerta. Christina Herndobler. Vance Heron. Aaron Hill. Joshua Hill. Sorry. Joshua Hill. Ari Holman. Quinn Hurley. Christian Jacobo. Jamari Jeffries. Angela Jimenez. Andre Johnson III. Kendall Johnson. Blake Kazmirowicz. Nkosi Khan.
Gavin Kilstrom. John Korincic. Luke Kalasa. Michael Kazakowski. Nolan Kress. Lucas Landry. Emilio Leary. Ricardo Leon. Isaiah Lewis. Dulce Lopez. Mia Lopez. Rigoberto Lopez. Rachel Lucas. Brooklyn Lynch. Abigail Mahoney. Peter Mackey. Xavier Maljon Leon. Finley Marson. Giselle Martinez. Isaac Martinez.
Kylene Martinez. Elizabeth Matson. Olivia McCarthy. Lily McDermott. Michael McNeela. Matthew McQuillan. Nicole Mitchell. Milo Molinari. Madeline Morick. Madison Merskos. Brian Mulcrone. Margaret Macrone. Clark Nordwall. Natalie Novak. Terrence O'Rourke. Chloe Ortiz. Jacqueline Ortiz Villegas. Ava Osterloh. Jasleen Oyoke.
Eva Pelhagi. Nora Pert. Simone Pete. Fabian Perez. Natalia Peroga. Olivia Purvis. Ella Quigley. Viviana Quiros. Joshua Ramirez Vasquez. Abigail Ramirez. Bridget Ramirez. Brandon Rangel. Dahlia Rangel. Jade Reyes. Angel Reyes. Danelli Reyes. Kevin Reyes. Zoe Robertson. Henry Rodriguez. Daisy Ramiro.
Michael Ross. Christopher Salazar. Devin Salazar. Belle Salgado. Diego Sanchez. Priscilla Sanchez. Aiden Sandoval. Aiden Santana. Thomas Santiago. Ibrahim Saceda. Madeline Shillo. Jessley Segundo. Alice Shimodi. Gwyneth Shahelski. Brody Smith. London Samario. Vanessa Standback. Bryson Suddeth. Mia Taxis, Amaya Taylor,
Alan Tello. Raymond Thomas. Jade Thornton. DeAndre Tomlinson. Caleb Teresi. Bellamia Tovar. Jaslyn Trujillo. Olivia Terrell. Edward Tuskevich. Xavier Urbano. Ada Vale. Eli Van Bank. Isabella Walzak.
Miles Walden, Marissa Ware, Melanie Webster, Sean West, London Williams, Kavion Wright, Sobenama Yamiago, Griffin Yeman, Gia Upel, Raul Zamora, Nathan Zimmer,
Graduates, please rise. I would like to introduce graduate Kaylin Davis Smith, who will lead us in the ceremonial movement of the tassel. Ready? Graduates, you may now move the tassels on your caps from your right to your left. Dr. Woodland, members of District 124's Board of Education, and all family and friends gathered here this evening, it is my honor to present to you Central Middle School's graduating class of 2024. Graduates, please be seated. I would like to once again thank all of you for coming out this evening in order to celebrate the graduation of this outstanding 8th grade class. Special thanks to all parents, family members, friends, Central Middle School staff, Dr. Woodland, and members of Evergreen Park Elementary School District 124 Board of Education who presented our graduates with their diplomas this evening, as well as to Dr. Moeller and Mrs. Lavin for doing such a great job reciting our graduates' names this evening, and fellow members of District 124's administration team for being part of Central Middle School's 2024 graduation celebration. On behalf of Evergreen Park Elementary School District 124, we would like to thank St. Xavier and its staff for hosting Central Middle School's 2024 8th grade graduation ceremony. We ask that all guests tonight remain at your seats until all of our graduates have left the gym. They will receive their diplomas in the recreational gym and will exit at the doors located on the west side of that gym. Once graduates have left the recreational gym, we ask all of our guests to exit the west end of the gym and proceed outside through the south entrance, which is the same entrance in which you entered. Please, in order to assist in exiting the building as quickly as possible, please do not attempt to meet with the graduates until you are able to join them outside of the Shannon Center once they receive their diplomas. Graduates, please rise.